What's up, Tracy? How you doing, Arnie? You know what I want to get? So they have these. They have these. What's up, Paul? They have these marble racing, like the marbles race.
Yeah, the trays, yeah.
And I want to do like marble races.
There was High Bid. They had those on High Bid
Yeah.
a few weeks ago.
What's up, Gail? Yeah, I want to do marble races. And great. Silent Hill. I think marble races would be fun.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of how to go about doing it and what for.
Old school, well, like old-fashioned betting.
Yeah, you gotta be careful doing that.
Go over to West Virginia.
We are in West Virginia.
Yeah.
You see what Arnie said?
I can't. I was never able to do that. Oh, it's lagging. How do I mute mine?
Just turn your volume down.
Okay. Exactly.
She keeps me in line. She does. She's lying. I'm gonna give you guys something better to look at. I'm not doing that. I'm out like 15 seconds at least, maybe more.
Yeah.
Are you on live feed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, it was Tracy's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Tracy. We're gonna wait and get some more people in here and We'll do a lag check and then we'll get started. Yes, everything is out. I was gonna send tracking numbers, but I looked at them and I wish they had names on them because it'd make it a lot easier. I was about to sit down and look up everybody's address and send them all tracking numbers, but yeah, everything's out. You might get it tomorrow. It's been 2 or 3 days since I shipped, but I would have had them out on Monday, but we're still in Indiana. We didn't get back till late Monday, and had a good time out there though. It's fun, like always. Probably gonna be doing a few trips this summer. Not just out there, but hopefully up north and mostly up north. I mean, gonna try to get out and dig with New York Digger Steve and Badger and um, I don't know. I know there's a couple people that's messaged me about digging, and I haven't done much traveling for the past few years, so we're gonna get some traveling in, and I think we're gonna attend a few bottle shows too. That's it. It probably is, Paul. So I still need to get with Gene and Matt and see when they run. I'm just kind of feeling things out right now. I haven't ran on a Friday, and haven't, well, last or 2 weeks ago was my first time running in a long time, but before that I hadn't ran on a Friday in a long time. I'm pretty sure I didn't run on Fridays because a lot of people still working. Usually weekends are better, but close enough. 5 log drakes. I was actually just looking at one in an auction last night. I don't think I've owned one. I don't know though. I've had a few. I don't know if I've ever had a 5 log. Do you have a 4 log? What is there? 4, 5, and 6, right? Mm, uh, they're low right now. I don't think, I want to say the auction opens um, June 30th, so it's still early. Uh, I want to say they're like $20 right now, but it never stays there. I watch them, and a lot of the time they end up going over retail on these auctions, but That's what sucks about the online auctions is you got so many people bidding on stuff, especially when it's a big name auction house, that you can't.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I should still have your information, Ashley. I should. But in-person auctions, I used to do good. Uh, and then I don't know what it is. Like every now and then you'll get in a setting where there's a person that sees you buying bottles or Crocs or whatever. A lot of the time it's hard to get Crocs even in person, but with bottles, a lot of people don't know about bottles. And I used to do good getting deals on them, but like I said, you get that one person that's like, oh, what's he buying them for? And then they start bidding against you for no reason. So they'll run you up just because they have the money to do it. And it gets quite annoying. That one guy from Warfield. He didn't even want those bottles. He wanted them because I did.
It's been like that for years.
Mm-hmm.
The same person.
What's up, Spud? During COVID, there weren't any in-person auctions, so I didn't go to any, obviously. But I do want to go to some. It's been a while. I haven't been to an in-person auction
They have them at weird
in
times.
years. Usually on the weekend.
I know, but a lot of the time it's like Sunday. There was one auction that was like through the week.
All right, so quick story time, and then we're gonna do a lag check. Spot, I'll have that box out this week, so I'll send you the tracking. That way, it won't go to the wrong house this time. All right, so story time. We went and dug in Kentucky, and did pretty good. Ended up not being able to dig the pit that we wanted. Well, we dug one that we wanted, and the other one was underneath a set of steps, and it just wasn't. It would have been really hard to dig. So we ended up leaving it alone. Ended up digging 3 holes: brick liner, stone liner, and a wood liner. And got to hang out with some buddies. So when we were in the, I want to say the pit went like late 60s into 70s. We pulled out this doll.
Put your hand behind it.
We pulled out this doll. Turn the lights down there. If you can reach it. all the way down. Yeah. So we pulled out this doll, and I thought it was broke. I looked at the bottom of it, and it looked like it was broke. I was like, oh, that's broke. And then Kristen got a hold of it and started cleaning it off and realized that it wasn't broke. She's lifting up her dress in the back, and I'm pretty sure she's either pooping or peeing. I'm not 100% sure what, but
It's so I checked. I like obviously Googled it, and then I got on Reddit, and there was only one thread where a guy in Baltimore dug a privy, an 1850s privy, and he pulled out the exact same one, and he said that it was considered 19th century pornography. So we're obviously keeping it, and I'm putting her in the hutch.
there she is. 1850s or 60s pornography. But I did check to see if it glows. There is a spot on it that glows, which is strange. There's like little specks here and there that do. You see right there, there's like a spot that glows. I don't think anywhere else on it does. A couple little small specks. But yeah,
She's my favorite.
that was Kristen's favorite thing that came out of the privy. It is pretty cool. I mean, in all the years I've been digging, I've never dug anything like it. Definitely a really cool piece. That was very risque for its time, that's for sure.
Here, tell me when to stop.
Keep going. 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 That's good. I think that's a pile of poop.
Yeah.
I think I think she's like I said, it's either poop coming out of her butt or pee.
Well, the guy that dug the Baltimore privy on that Reddit thread, his was exactly the same, but obviously things were different, and it was like coming out a little bit further back.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we just got like
Yeah, definitely an interesting piece. All right, so I'm gonna run. Oh, one more story. One more story. So I get back from Indiana, and my son wants to go into the creek to catch crayfish. So we go down into the creek, and we had to flood there not long ago, and it ripped the creek apart. And I got walking down, and a stone wall had washed out, and it revealed a privy. And glass was just like hanging out into the creek. And I walked over to it and started messing around in it, and it ended up going 1890s at the top, all the way down to 1860s on the bottom. And I dug, I don't know, there was probably about 30 bottles in it. I don't know what the flood washed away, because it definitely washed one of the walls out, so it took some bottles with it. There was 2 broken historical flasks in it. Of course, they were broken. But I mean, other than that, I got a couple nice bottles. It was just it was exciting. Usually, if there was a creek behind a house, they pooped in it. They would have set the outhouse over top of it, and everything would have been gone. But this one, they put in between. They put it right up against the wall, and I don't know if they had a little drain that ran into the creek. I don't know, but you usually don't see that. So that's actually a good thing. Now we're gonna be probing right up against the creek bank, and not just assuming that they pooped in the creek. We're gonna probe all the way to the back, right up against the bank, and see if we can find some pits. There's been a lot of houses that I've passed up on in the past just because I've seen pictures of outhouses put over top of streams. So didn't ever think that we would find one right up against the bank like that. But yeah, it was pretty cool. But all right, so here we go. Let's do a lag check real quick. Get the clock rolling. I don't know. We'll do 3 minutes. All right. Wait a minute. Yep. All right. Send your lag checks in. Irish. Ashley. Candy. Lang. Gail. Arnie. Spud. Paul. Russell. Unfortunately, guys, I did not video. I did not video out west. Some of them deep pits are just too much work. I don't really have time to video, so I didn't video. I wish I did, but maybe next time. I can't remember if I have a video from out there. I don't think I've ever made one out there, but next time I think I'm gonna record a little bit. What's up, Wendy? A little bit of breeze out there, huh? Feels good.
Mm-hmm. Shane got the spaghetti dinner with the fire hot in it, the armory.
All right. All right, we're doing 1 minute. We're doing snipes. We kind of ran a little vote there last auction, and the vote was to run minute clocks and do snipes. So that's what we're gonna do. Maybe in the future we'll change things up a little bit, see how it goes, mix things up. I don't know, we'll see. But I was talking to Kristen, and I've been thinking we need to do some kind of game. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if anybody's ever seen them, but there's these like marble races, and they race marbles down these like half pipe roller coaster looking things, and I think it would be, usually there's like 3 or 4 lanes. I think it would be really cool to race marbles. I don't know what we're gonna do it for yet. Obviously bottles or something. I don't know how I'm gonna go about doing it, but we're gonna think something up and possibly buy one of the marble racing things.
We could do like a bracket system where everybody puts like claims a slot.
Yeah,
And then
it would take a while, but
yeah,
we'd
but
have to
you could
probably
take breaks.
do it at the end. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
I'll drop some schematics.
And maybe in the future we will be racing marbles. I've actually been scrolling through TikTok and have watched some of them, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. But all right, let's get started. So first, on the chalk block, we have, these were just dug. Just dug last weekend out of the 60s, 70s pit. These are 1870s, some type of medicine bottles. One's paneled. Get it to focus. Nice early paneled med. We have another little cylinder, 1870s. See how thin the lip is. It's crude. Little 1870s medicine bottles. And then we're going to throw in a musket ball, dropped musket ball, Civil War. They glow it. Yep, they definitely glow real nice. We're going to $2 start. $2 start on the pair of 1870s slick meds. $2 start. Fresh out of the Privy. Langs at 3, starting the clock. Need 4 or more. Need 4 or more on the Privy Dug 1870s meds. It's hard to throw these back in the pit. A lot of the time, if I'm digging a turn of the century hole, 1890s hole, a lot of the slicks go back in. But when you start getting early, like 1870s and older, they're crude and they have a lot of character to them. So it's really hard to throw them back in the hole. So I take them with me. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Tracy at 3. Tracy at 3. Next, we got another slick lot, but they're early. Show you the bottles first. And then show you the bullet. Come on, focus. Here we have a probably, was it hinge mold? Probably early 70s, late 60s. Little square medicine. Has real crude panels. It's hard to see it, but panels are super crude. Nice and wavy. It's a wee little guy. And then we have a 1870s blacking style bottle. Also nice and crude. Real nice patina on it. And then a late 1860s. Look how wonky the neck is on this thing. Turning purple. 3-piece mold med. Cylinder med. Smooth base. Nice and early. It does have a little, there's a drip on the inside of the lip right there, and it caused it to get a little ding in it. Probably happened in the cooling process, honestly. But this thing's turning purple. Real nice. Super wonky neck. Even the little aqua one glows a little bit. And we're gonna put I don't think this 3-ringer's fired. I think it's set between rocks and got flattened a little bit. I do not see rifling on it. You see the top looks good. I think it got smushed. But nice. Probably at one time, well, dropped 3-ringer, got a little smushed. We're gonna do a $2 start. $2 start on the trio of 1860s, 1870s meds, and the 3-ringer, say 58 caliber Civil War bullet. $2 start. Spuds at 2, starting the clock, need 3 or more. Candies at 3, need 4. Spuds at 4, need 5. Candies at 5, need 6. Look at the neck on that thing. It's goofy looking. We were talking about that last auction. Yeah, if you got hit with one of them things, it'd be bad. On lag, my lag's running about 13 seconds. It's kind of up there tonight. Spuds at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 10. Candy at 10. They had I've dug 69 calibers. They're big, but they had a 71 caliber, and it was like getting hit with grape shot. I mean, had to have taken limbs off. It had to have. All right. Here we have another 1860s, 70s lot. This, that almost looked like a small panel there in the, it's not paneled, but 1860s for sure. Real crude, whittled. You can see the little bit of whittle going on there. Smooth base. It does have lip chips, but you can see a real thin lip on this thing. Super thin bottle. And we got a strap side med, 1870s. This came out of the one that washed out of the bank. A lot of strap side meds here. And then we have another 3-piece mold. A lot of these go late 60s. Possibly early 70s. Smooth base. No damage. Nice and clean Privy Dog bottle. Let's give them a glow. Oh wow, that one glows like crazy. And we're gonna do this time check this out. These are pretty cool. This bullet has been wormed. So if you don't know what that means, they rammed it down into the gun, and for whatever reason they put a worm down in and pulled the bullet back out. A lot of time they would travel with their guns loaded, and then once they got to their destination, they didn't need to have them loaded anymore, so they would pull the bullets out of their gun and throw them on the ground, or sometimes remelt them into a big chunk of lead. But you can see where the worm was almost like a corkscrew. Went right down into the bullet, pulled it out. Pretty cool. And it does not want to stand up straight. We're going to do a $2 start. $2 start on the 1860s, 1870s slick meds with a wormed Civil War bullet. Keep it again. Spuds at 2, starting the clock. If I can reach it. Need 3 or more. A lot of the time, for some reason, whenever you start getting into a hole and it starts producing trash, these are the first things you pull out. And when you start pulling the little 70s, 60s, 70s meds, what's up, Matt? That's whenever you start getting excited, especially when it's got a lot of trash in it. When we dug little Civil War town in West Virginia, these things came out a lot up near the top. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I think that was spud at 2. Spud at 2. There's a good story with the next bottle too. Bottle story time. Alright, so next bottle is a deco. I don't dig too many deco dumps, but me and Kristen went out to, where'd we go?
It was out past. Oh, I have it in my notepad. It's out past Abbey Wild and PA.
Yeah, what were we out there for?
I can't remember. We're all over the place for no reason.
Why did we go there?
I put the location in there. Oh, we were near Derry, PA.
We were near Derry, PA. Why we went there, I can't remember. But
We were driving past, and you
yeah,
stopped
we were
there.
driving through, and we drive past this spot that had been dug up with a backhoe, just like on this back road, kind of wooded road out in the middle of nowhere, and there was glass. I just seen it flickering all over the ground, and I was like, oh, I gotta turn around. That was a bottle dump. They dug into a bottle dump, so we rip a U-turn, we'll pull into some person's driveway, turn around, and I got out, and there was a lot of broken stuff on top of the ground. Most of it dated 1940s, 1950s. But here and there was blown and mold stuff, turn of the century stuff. So I think the dump gets deeper, and probably deeper down there's probably some older stuff. But I ended up picking this up off the top of the ground. It was like the only thing whole that was worth taking, and I don't know anything about it except for it's a soda. But it is called a Howdy Howdy. Howdy Howdy. Pretty cool deco soda.
And I will say, if no one snags this, we're using it to decorate Riker's room because his room is vintage cowboys. So
Oh, I didn't know. You should have said
no,
something.
it's fine. But if no
There
one
is
gets it,
a little flake in the base right there,
oh, it has the
and it has the town. It is out of Latrobe, PA. Latrobe, PA. And I don't know if it's got a date on it or not. I don't think it does. No. But we're gonna do a $4 start. A $4 start on the Howdy Howdy. It glows.
yeah.
It glows, which is strange because I don't know. That's strange.
Ashley's at 5.
Ashley's at 5, starting the clock. Howdy Howdy.
Oh. We'll just have to find another one for Riker's
They're
room.
out there. They're out there. We'll just go back there.
I'm sure there's more. I wonder what type of soda was in there. Like
Gotta figure out. I wonder if that gas station. There's a gas station like right beside this dump. I'm thinking that they might possibly own the property, and if they do, might try to get permission from them.
I want another
As long
one.
as we fill the holes back in. I mean, it looks like a mess there, so I don't see why
I
they'd
figure
care.
there was probably either root beer in it. Were they still drinking sarsaparilla then?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was either sarsaparilla or root beer, I would think.
In the 1940s, 50s, yeah, they were still drinking sarsaparilla drinks.
That's what I would assume would be in that.
But sarsaparilla back then was usually used for like a medicinal purposes. On lag. I can't see that.
6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Ashley at 5. Ashley at 5. Nice. All right, next. Do a little combo run. We're gonna do for some reason, these bottles come out. Oh, so we're back in. I don't know if you guys remember the. No. I know I have videos of it. They're from when I started putting videos on again. But there was a dump we were digging that had a lot of. Dag on it. spring waters in it, the big spring water bottles, and we're back in it, so I'll probably be doing some videos out of that dump too. I've only dug it once since we got back in there, but for some reason the Wyants come out of there, the cobalt Wyants that are base embossed. I think they're earlier than the one with the dose cup, but we've dug a few of these out of there. The Wyant, nice. It is blown in mold. And then we're gonna do another Wyant. Both of them blown in mold. Two Wyant bottles. Alright, there we go. Wow. That is a smoker. That thing glows real nice. We're gonna do let's do a $7 start on this one. $7 start on the pair. These bottles are out of Philly, I'm pretty sure. It might actually say on the bottom of this one. No, I don't. It just says, oh yeah, no. Patent applied for it says. $7 start. I'd say both of them date around turn of the century. Spuds at 7, starting the clock. Need 8 or more. Cobalt, blown in mold, Wyant. Thomas, I don't know. Arnie, is there any way you can put my email address up for me, please? I would really appreciate it. You might be able to do it. Just type it in the chat. CJ Wellings, 32. There it is. Arnie got it.
Oh, okay.
So, Thomas, you can send your info to the email address right there. All I need is your PayPal or payment information and then your address. On leg 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Spud at 7.
Bidding against himself.
Just making sure nobody gets
Yep.
it. Spud at 7 on the pair.
He's doubling down, man.
So yeah, just all I need is your PayPal and your shipping address. Next. All right, so I've seen these dug. Surprisingly, this is my first one, but I don't know how I'm gonna fit it on the screen, to be honest with you. So here is a 1870s. I want to say it's British, but I'm not 100% sure. Capers bottle. It does have some gunk left in it. Probably some capers in there if anybody wants to try it out. It is a super wonky applied lip. Oh, no problem, Thomas. Gene's a good guy. Here's the base. Usually when you see that little nipple thing on there, that's like a big 70s and pre-70s indicator on a cylinder. It's a big bottle. I don't have a measuring tape with me, but I can almost guarantee you it's about 11, probably about 11 inches, I'd say. Maybe close to a foot tall. It does have a chip. It has a chip. But it's nice and early. Been digging for a while, and this is the first one I've ever pulled. We're just gonna sit it just like that. And we're gonna do a $6 start. $6 start on the 1870s Capers bottle. $6 start. Candy's at 6. Starting the clock. Thing's got a super wonky top on it. This came out of the washout Privy. Whenever I saw the lip sticking out, I thought it was going to be a demijohn. I'm not going to lie. They're never whole, but that's what I thought it was when I first saw it. Some early crude demijohn. Oh yeah, she's got some gunk in her. I shook some copper in it, but that's, yeah. A lot of it came off. It was worse. It was way worse than that. Heck, the whole bottom of that hole was seeds. Just a ton of seeds in it. On lag. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 6. Candy at 6. Nice pickup, Candy. Pretty cool bottle. All right. Next, I'm gonna get a pair of pumpkin seeds. All right, here we have a pair of pumpkin seeds. I want to say one is a half pint and the other is, the one on the right's a pint. Came out of 2 different privies. What's up, Tony? This one actually came out of one of the privies out west, and the other one came out local. It's nice and crude. It's got a lot of waviness to the glass. Super wavy. It does, however, there's like a weird striation going down right through here. It's kind of hard to see, but it put, well, I think it's a little ding. Yeah, a little ding in it. It's hard to see, but all in all, nice looking strap side. Real crude. Has a lot of character to it. Let's see how much they glow. Oh yeah, they glow quite a bit. Nice glowers. We're gonna do a, why can I not see? $6 start. $6 start on the pumpkin seed pear. I want to say the one on the right would almost have to be close to 1880s. I mean, it was an earlier hole that it came out of. $6 start on the pair of pumpkin seed flasks. Candy's at 6, starting the clock. Need 7 or more. Spuds at 8, need 9. They're going to do a GPR in Cumberland to find a 95-foot well. Why do they want that? They're going to go in it?
You're talking about the Historical Society? Yeah.
I wouldn't go in that.
Yeah, they're doing it near the fort.
I wouldn't go in that. Candy's at 9, Spuds at 10, Lang's at 12, need 13.
I sent you the
It
article.
dates 1820s, though.
I sent you the
I could
article.
see if it was Rev War.
Yeah, they put it out last week that they're sending the...
Candy's at 14, need 15. That's crazy. There ain't no way. No way. What are they going to do with it? Lang's at 15 on lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was T Lang at 15 on the pair of pumpkin seeds. A 95-foot well that dates 1820s.
I don't know what they're looking for. I mean, it might say in the article.
I wouldn't go in a 60-foot Privy. I don't think I would.
Well, it's a team they brought in from somewhere.
I don't care. They'd have to put caissons in it. I guess there's no other way. I mean, you could go in it, but if that thing collapses, you're done. Done. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's probably stuff thrown down in it, but whew,
I don't know what they're looking for.
that's sketchy.
Little Timmy.
It's because I'm right-handed. It's my strong hand.
Just take them. Just take them.
All right, next. Here we have a nice, we have a pair of bromo seltzers. 2 different shades. One's a little lighter than the other. And I don't know if these are slightly different embossing or not. They are slightly different. One's got spaced out letters, and the other one's letters are real close together. I don't think there's any errors on them. No. Nope, no errors on that one. And no errors on that one. But they are both blown in mold. 2 blown in mold bromo seltzers. Great condition. Both Privy Doug. Slightly different shades. And we're also going to throw in I haven't cleaned this up. I probably should have. But a nice Pontiac token. It says, product of General Motors. Product of General Motors. It's got the Indian on it. And at the bottom it says,
I don't need to read it.
Chief of the Sixes. Chief of the Sixes around the bottom of the token. Pretty cool. Not sure what the date on it is. Probably like 19 30s, 40s, 50s, something like that. Somewhere around in there. Nice metal detecting find. I thought it was a large cent when I first dug it. And I don't know where I'm going to put it.
Is Jason in
There we
tonight?
go.
He loves his bromos.
I don't think he is.
This lot would be perfect for Jason.
He does love bromo seltzers and ketchups. All right, we're going to do a... Where are we at here? I can't see. We're going to do an $8 start. $8 start on the pair of blown in mold bromo seltzers with a Pontiac Chief of the Sixes token. Spuds at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. That's from out your way, Spud. That token. You get a dry toothbrush, that token will clean up a lot better if you toothbrush it or take a toothpick to it. If you're going to clean it, I would suggest not getting it wet, because a lot of the times when you get a copper coin or brass or whatever it was made out of, probably copper, it'll make it tarnish worse. It'll turn it orange.
Would you be allowed to use that barkeepers?
I don't
Whatever
know.
it's called.
I don't know what you would use on it. Probably just dry a lot of the time. Dry brush it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Spud at 8. Spud at 8 on the bromos and the token. All right. So Pontiac Chief was the, I guess they were the hot shots. Here's another one. These are fun to dig. I don't know why I like digging these weird paneled meds where the panel's up at the top of the bottle. But here we have a Davis vegetable painkiller. Blown in mold. No damage. I don't know why, but I think those panels right there are cool. They got quarter panel. Davis vegetable painkiller. And we are going to add in a pretty cool looking pipe. It's got like a wood grain, like knots on it. Pretty neat
Pickle.
looking.
It's a pickle pipe.
It might be a pickle. It is broke off like they like to do, so they didn't spread disease. Pickle pipe. And I can't get it to set up, of course. Well, there it is. All right, we're gonna do a $5 start. $5 start on the Davis vegetable painkiller with the pickle pipe. Cucumber pipe.
I love it. You love that now.
Pickle pipe. Irish is at 5, needs 6. Somebody barbecuing right now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's hamburgers.
Yeah.
I can smell it.
We have not had dinner. I'm so hungry. Keep saying pickle pipe and see how hungry I get. I'm leaving. Put my 2 weeks
Legs
in.
at 6, need 7.
Put my 2 weeks
A
in there.
wart pipe. It's a warty pipe. On lag. What are we at? Need 7. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Irish at 8. Irish at 8. On the pickle pipe.
You're welcome.
The
You're welcome.
the
You're
warty
welcome.
pickle.
Ew.
All right, next. Skin tag pickle. Oh my god.
Well, you just want it. There you go.
All right, next. We're gonna do another combo. All right, here we got the old Davison Miller Druggists out of Baltimore, Maryland. This came out of the washout pit. Nice 1870s med. 1870s Davison Miller Druggist out of Baltimore. It does have some lip issues, but I had to keep it. Nice early med. Yeah, keep the early stuff, especially if it's embossed. And we're going to throw another Baltimore bottle in there. The old Sharpened Dome out of Baltimore, Maryland. And it also has a little lip issue there. Not as bad as the other one. Sharpened Dome out of Baltimore, Maryland. And it's one of the 3-sided. Some people say these were poisons. I'm not 100% sure. I think they might have been like a bromo knockoff of some sort. I'm not sure. It does have like almost a peacock color to it. We're going to do a $6 start. $6 start on the 1870s Baltimore med and the turn of the century Sharpened Dome. Ashley's at 6, needs 7. Clock is rolling. So are the 4-wheelers up the road. I have a lot of smalls tonight. I've brought a lot of smalls out. I don't know why. I think it's because they're easier to haul. We are actually renovating a house right now, getting ready to move into it, and we decided to run the auction in here, so that's where we're gonna be running the auctions from here on out. The house is not finished yet. We got the whole upstairs done. Just almost have the bathroom done. All we have left is dining room, living room, and kitchen. But we're running in here. No pawnel. No pawnel on this one. It's an early one, though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Ashley at 6. It does. It looks like the comedy club. It totally does. Let's see. All right. Any small pawned? I unfortunately don't have anything pawned tonight. I do have 1860s, 70s stuff, but nothing pawned. In the future, I will. I will have some pawned stuff in the future. Why'd you have to do that?
Hmm?
So why'd you have to do that?
No.
I'll be crunching on chips now.
I'm not. I'm just setting them back here for after.
He's looking for the pawned stuff. He'd probably like some of the stuff that I'm gonna run that's not pawned too. All right, next. Take the marbles out. Set them down. Here we have this is a pretty cool little jar. A Marvelous Cold Cream, Richard Hudnut, New York. Nice little fancy jar. Turn that backlighting off real quick for me, please. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but this thing has some crazy iridescence. You can't see it real well for some reason. But it has iridescence the whole entire way around the jar. Real cool looking. Trying to catch it, but it's hard.
Is Irish making fun of our comedy club again?
Yes. So we have the Marvelous Cold Cream, and I'm going to throw in just some random marbles that I've dug and found on top of the ground, and three clays. One's a shooter. One shooter clay. One super wonky, still has some dirt on it. China. Crockery. Something weird. It's not even round. It's literally not round at all. And then just two small clays.
That looks better without the backlight.
You think so?
Yeah.
No.
Do you guys think it looks better without the backlight?
I don't think it does.
I think it does.
The backlight lights up the embossing better.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, turn it on once.
You just need glasses.
I don't. I do, but oh yeah, you can see the embossing better.
Okay.
I'm telling you. Look at that.
You zoomed in. Get out of town.
Well, I'm just, Oh wow, I didn't think it was gonna glow like that. This was dug out of a turn of the century, 1890s Privy. So it's pretty early little jar. It glows real nice. We're gonna do where's that ad on there? We're gonna do a $5 start. $5 start on the Marvelous Cold Cream. And like I said, that thing is a glower. It's a glower. Irish is at 5, starting the clock, needs 6 or more. This pizza. I could go for some pizza. Can. Need 6 or more on the marvelous cold cream. Super glower. What's up, Christine? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Is it Irish? Irish at 5. Nice pickup, Irish. It's a cool little jar. At the comedy club.
It is though.
All right. Next, we have a. What'd you say?
I think it's pronounced bougine.
Bougine. Kristen thinks it's a bougine. I'm pretty sure it's a bugine. It was a insect killer.
I mean, I think they did like a play on words. Like I would
I
assume
mean,
it's probably.
they could have. It does have some fish eyes right there in the lip. Other than that, she's a nice bottle.
I think they were probably French. Whoever made it was
They
probably French.
are listed as a poison. I did look into it. They are listed as a poison. It's a bug killer. It says Bugging, Iron City Chemical Company out of Pittsburgh. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a little penny pipe in with it. There's actually a good bit of stem on this one. I don't think there's anything etched into it. No. Maybe. No, I don't think so. The old penny pipe. We're gonna do an $8 start. $8 start on the bugging, bug poison, bed bug killer. That's probably what it was. I'm not 100% sure, but out of Pittsburgh with the probably about a half of a penny pipe. He's sitting beside me tonight, getting them quick bids. Oh, definitely could. You'd probably have to take like a, I don't know, you'd probably have to put something in there. It's probably, a lot of the time there's dirt caked in. Look how small the holes were. I don't even know if it'll pull it. I'm kind of scared to try. Nope. Nope, it's probably all clogged up with res from Willy Wonka.
Beauty.
$8 start, Candy. $8 start on the bugging paneled poison with about, I'd say about half of a penny pipe. Some of them were long. Some of them were only about 5-6 inches, but that's a good portion of one. $8 start. Candy's at 8. Starting the clock. Need 9 or more. Got some pretty nice stuff coming up here.
The next one's my favorite.
The next one's your favorite?
The next one's my favorite of the night.
It's such a morbid bottle.
I made it even more morbid.
It's diabolical. I forgot to glow it. Oh yeah, it glows. It definitely glows. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 8. Candy at 8. Nice pickup, Candy. Next. This is Kristen's favorite of the night.
I decorated it.
So here we have the old Miss Winslow's soothing syrup. It says the Anglo-American Drug Company, successors to Curtis and Perkins proprietors. And everybody knows the gruesome history, tragic history of these bottles. That contained heavy amounts of opiates, and they gave it to infants. Christine, I did. Miss Winslow's, and we're actually, since this was linked to babies, we're gonna throw in a doll head.
That's awful. I'm not going to be allowed on any more of these auctions.
We're gonna throw in a doll head
I love this. She
with
just
a
said
couple
that.
teeth.
Stop. Seriously?
They used like squirrel teeth and stuff too.
Love it.
How about that? It's not gonna sit up, but she's a little creepy.
I actually want to tell a little story about the time that it was Christmas and I had the Christmas tree up all decorated nice, and here comes Corey in the door with a baby doll head and sticks it right on one of the Christmas lights in the tree, and he wanted to decorate the Christmas tree with porcelain baby doll heads.
They looked good.
With lights behind the eyes.
What's up, Eddie? And it looked good. All right, so. Oh, dang. The Aqua Winslow's glows. Winslow's glows. All right, so we're going to do a $10 start. Let's do a $10 start on the German baby doll head with the Miss Winslow's. What a pair. Thomas is at 10, starting the clock, need 11 or more. Christine's at 15, needs 16. Christine, what are we at here?
20.
Not yet.
Yeah, Christine went to 20.
Yeah, but she got that 15 in before Thomas did. So it's still at 15. Thomas is out. Need 16 or more on the Winslow's with the baby doll head. Don't worry, I have another head. I'm done. I'm done tonight.
Christine only wants the baby doll. Okay, so we'll do a lot next time of just baby doll heads. Baby doll parts.
On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Christine 15. Oh God.
That would look so messed up if you just had like baby doll arms and like limbs and heads just piled up.
I've kept a bunch. I swear I had like a bucket with them in it, and I can't find it. It might be down in the shed.
Someone
I
probably
don't
took
know.
it.
Why would they want that? That's creepy. If you don't know what it is, it's creepy. There ain't nobody, just some random person, gonna look at them baby doll heads and think that they're 120 years old.
Where we live, someone probably just wanted them.
I don't know. Maybe. With squirrel's teeth.
Exactly. They wanted it for something.
All right. Next. Spud, you're gonna like this one. So, Kristen was like, we gotta get some things to put trinkets with.
I love
Put trinkets and stuff.
I
So,
love
I went
trinkets.
and got one of my little metal detecting bowls with random buttons and different stuff in it that I've dug. And I got this trinket. Spud's gonna love it. But here we have a genuine Tilly, and it says Harlem, Holland. So these are foreign bottles, but they were. I feel like some of them had to have been made in the United States. Some of them had to have been made in the States. Very popular gonorrhea cure back in the day. Genuine Tilly. Nice little gonorrhea cure bottle. And they're always super crude. Super crude little bottles.
I feel like we should have put the STD pickle pipe with that one.
Yeah, we
Just
probably
pickle
should have
pipe.
put the pickle pipe with it. Daggone it. Uh-oh. It might not want to stand. Hopefully it don't fall because it's thin. Let's see if we'll focus. Genuine Tilly. And for the trinket, we have a super early, check this out, super early skeleton key. This was found off of a colonial permission. I forgot that I'd even had it. A lot of the times I try to put the skeleton keys back, but super early skeleton key. You can tell by the patina this thing's old. It's got a nice green patina on it. Beautiful little skeleton key. I don't even know how to stand it up because I can't stand it against the bottle. There ain't no way. No. We're not going to do that. Alright, so we're going to do a, where am I at here? We're going to do a $10 start on the Genuine Tilly gonorrhea cure and the super early, I don't know what it might date, but it's an old skeleton key. We got specs in at 10. Need 11 or more. 11 or more on the Genuine Tilly gonorrhea cure and the definitely pre-1850s skeleton key. Candy's at 12, need 13. Thomas is at 15, needs 16. Candy's at 17, need 18. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 17. Candy at 17 on the gonorrhea cure and the early skeleton key. Next. All right, this is a pretty nice bottle. Earliest one of its earliest worm syrup. No, definitely not the earliest worm syrup I've dug, but it's the earliest of this bottle that I've dug. So here we have a Bumstead's. I don't know why I just don't want to focus. But there it was, and there it ain't. Bumstead's worm syrup. Bumstead's worm syrup, and I don't know if anybody's ever seen these bottles, but they're normally embossed up and down. It says like Bumstead's worm syrup, blah 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 blah. It's got a lot of embossing on it, but this is a super early one. The pit that it came out of was 1880s, 1870s. It has a smooth base, nice early look to it. I'd say it's at least 1880s. Definitely harder to find than the vertical embossed ones. But we're gonna do a $15 start. $15 start on the early Bumstead's worm syrup.
It's kind of funny. It's Bumsteads.
I did a Google search on it, and I can't find one like this on there. Candy's at 15, starting the clock, and it's 16 or more.
Kathy's at 15.
It is Kathy. Oh crap. Kathy's in. Kathy's at 15. Bumstead's worm syrup. And I think they're out of Philly, right? Pretty sure this bottle's out of Philly. I'm almost positive. Candy's at 17, need 18. It has a strange glow to it.
It makes it more
aqua. It almost makes it more aqua. On lag. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 17. That's a nice pickup on that bottle. That's a nice earlier one. Night, Eddie. All right. Perfume time for all my perfume collectors in here. All right. Here we have this was dug out of a 70s, 80s hole too. So talk about the base of it. Definitely an earlier perfume. Nice smooth base. We have a Alfred Wright Rochester. Nice Rochester, New York. Would have had a stopper in it. You can see the ground neck. Alfred Wright out of Rochester, New York. Nice little perfumer. And it being earlier, it's a harder perfume to find. Definitely not one you see every day. Alfred Wright out of Rochester. And it glows something fierce. Dang, that thing glows. We're going to do a $15 start on this one. $15 start on the 1870s, 1880s Alfred Wright out of Rochester. Kathy, go ahead and that way Orny don't have to keep doing it.
32.
Yep, at gmail.com. Kathy, all I need is for you to send your payment method, whether it be PayPal, Venmo, however you pay, and your street address for shipping to the email address that Arnie just posted.
I'll be
He's
Arnie.
crazy. Did you?
Yeah.
It hasn't come up
Beach
yet.
Arnie. Oh.
He's quick on it, I'm telling you.
Why is mine not showing
I
up?
don't know.
Am I like a ghost in this auction?
I don't know. You didn't show up at all. That's weird.
You have me blocked.
No, I don't. I don't. All you have to do is send your info to that email. And you're registered. But, alright. Nice. Hard to find Alfred Wright out of Rochester. Nice 1870s, 1880s cologne or perfume. Nice looking bottle. $15 start. $15 start. And like I said, this thing glows like crazy. I don't know why it's not wanting to focus on that bottle right now. Like if I take a little bit of the back, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. $15 start. Nobody on Alfred? Nobody on Alfred. We're gonna go
Poor
next
Alfred.
bottle. Poor Alfie. Next. Got another perfume or cologne. This Privy Doug says satin scent. Satin scent. I'm not 100% sure the company that made this, but nice turn of the century blown in mold cologne or perfume bottle. Satin scent. It's nice and crude too. A lot of bubbles in it. Some weird bubbles there on the inside. A lot of bubbles. Strange tuck in the base. Satin scent. And we're gonna run a nice shooter-sized Bennington. And I'm gonna drop it. Shooter-sized Bennington. With it. We're gonna do a $7 start. $7 start on the satin scent. Oh my gosh.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers. Satin scent with the Bennington. Kathy's at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. Where did I get that?
Digging.
be. It
On that
won't
rock,
last.
on that rock fell.
It won't. No, it's. You might not want to do that.
I'm gonna throw up.
You're gonna throw up.
Never. Yeah. Are you serious?
What? Need 9 or more. Kathy's in at 8. Feels like poison.
Never mind. I thought you had like a bone sticking up or something from when that rock fell.
Yeah, my wrist has been broke this whole time. The bone sticking out of my skin. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Kathy at 8. Kathy at 8. Very nice. Next, let's get another perfume up here.
Big Daddy.
Here we have a CF Booth. CF Booth out of New York. CF Booth out of New York. And it is a, I'm not gonna call it a master perfume, but it's a decent sized perfume, probably about 7 inches, something like that. CF Booth. CF Booth out of New York. Sort of a master perfumer. It's definitely a bigger perfume. So whoever would have purchased this back then would have had a little more money. We're going to do an $8 start. $8 start on the CF Booth out of New York. Nice perfume. Glows quite a bit. $8 start. CF Booth out of New York. Thomas is at 10. Starting the clock. Need 11 or more. CF Booth Perfumer out of New York. Probably dates around, I'd say 1890s. 1890s on this one. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Thomas at 10. Thomas at 10 on the Booth Perfumer. All right. Next. Here we have a beautiful, let me move this out of the way for a minute. A beautiful 1870s. 1870s seam side. This is not a strap side. 1870s seam side flask. And has a real nice drippy lip. Let's see if I can get that lip in there better. See the drip on the lip going down there. Nice 1870s applied lip. Seam side flask. And it is super clean. No damage. All it has is an open bubble. An open bubble there on the shoulder. Nice drippy lip. We are gonna do let's do a $10 start. $10 start on the 1870s seam side amber flask. $1870s seam side amber flask. $10 start. It is a pint. Thomas is at 10, starting the clock. Need 11 or more. Nice 1870s seam side amber flask. Some of these date into the late 60s. Nice early crude flask. Nice drippy lip. On lag. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Thomas at 10. Thomas at 10 on the amber flask. That was a nice pickup. All right, next. West Virginia stuff. Here we have a 24-ounce Parkersburg Brewing Company with the monogram trademark. It is a blown in mold crown top. Super whittly. Good bit of whittle in this bottle. Dates around 1905, 1910. Parkersburg Brewing out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. Nice 24-ounce. I guess I'm zoomed all the way out. What's up, Bobby? Let's see. Let's start on that. $15 start. Parkersburg Brewing Company, Parkersburg, West Virginia. 24-ounce blown in mold beer bottle. $15 start. This West Virginia stuff is hot. $15 start. Parkersburg Brewing out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. $24-ounce. Nobody on the Parkersburg. We'll go ahead and put up another bot table. Cake table.
You want it for that one?
Hmm?
You want it for that one?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try it. Alright, next we got a nice one. Usually the embossing on these is light. This one has a real nice, and it's got real bold embossing. Here we have a Anheuser-Busch. Nice Anheuser-Busch out of St. Louis, Missouri. It says bottle not to be sold. And there's a real crude neck. Blown in mold. No damage. I think this thing just missed being a blob with that embossing. Nice Anheuser-Busch with the eagle. Real nice embossing on this one. Nice and clean. Privy Doug. Beautiful bottle. Move it back a little bit. Let's do a $25 start. $25 start on the Anheuser-Busch out of St. Louis, Missouri, with a super nice embossing strike. Nice slug plate. This is a nice bottle. $25 start. Anheuser-Busch. T-Lang's at 25, starting the clock. You need 26 or more. Need 26 or more, Thomas. Definitely a good bottle. Like I said, you don't see them come up with the embossing that bold that often. Thomas is at 26, need 27. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Lang got in right before you, Kathy. That was T. Lang at 27. T. Lang at 27. Nice pickup, Tracy. That's a good bottle. Next we have a Privy Doug. This just came from the trip there last weekend. It's hard to see that lip on there, but it is super crude. It's a nice 1860s. I'm talking, it's hard to see how crude this bottle is, but it is just hammer whittled. Just hammered to death. Nice early one. Look at the big, it's just crude as can be. It's got a big old dip in the glass right there. And it is a nice sloppy apply. Beautiful bottle. I do think that it's a 3-piece mold, but I don't know. I don't think it's American, but it's early. Definitely Civil War era. Around Civil War era. Super crude. Came out of that 60s, 70s pit. Super dark. It is olive green, but it's definitely a dark glass. I keep thinking I see embossing on it, but it's so crude you can't tell. We're gonna do a $10 start. $10 start on the 1860s ale bottle. Super crude bottle. Ashley's at 10, starting the clock. Need 11 or more. Real heavy glass too. Need 11 or more on the 1860s ale. Irish has it 11, need 12. On lag. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Ashley at 14. Ashley at 14. Nice pickup. It's a nice crude bottle. All right. Next we have this was a first for me. This is the first time ever digging one of these. We have a Insectine. Insectine.
That one's out of Philly.
And it is out of Philly. And I want to say these are kind of early with that base. I want to say they're like 1880s at least. At least 1880s. Insectine. It could be late 70s. I don't know. It's definitely an earlier bottle. Some type of bug poison. They are listed as a poison. It does not glow. It's like 1870s, 1880s insectine. We're gonna do a, where we at here? $15 bottle. Listed as a poison. $15 start. Thomas is at 15, starting the clock, needs 16 or more. Need 16 or more on the insectine bottle. On lag. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Thomas at 15. Thomas at 15 on the insectine. All right. Next. So we pulled a few of these Rayman quarts, or 20, I think they're 24 ounces, out of a Privy in West Virginia. And it wasn't until I sent a picture of them to a guy that he told me it was a misspell. The Rayman Brewing Company bottles are spelled with 2 N's, and this one's only spelled with 1. And they're actually pretty sought after. The Rayman Brewing Company out of Wheeling, West Virginia. Misspell, error. This is an 1880s applied top blob beer, super drippy lip. See the nice drip there. Nice 1880s error beer. We're gonna do a $30 start. $30 start on the Rayman Brewing Company out of Wheeling, West Virginia. 1880s blob beer. $30 start. Nice misspell. Strange looking blob on it too. $30 start. 1880s Rayman Brewing Company. Misspelled Rayman. Nobody on the Rayman. Go ahead and pull him. And here's a nice one. This thing's almost black glass. It is a very, very... Oh, I need to look at the color of this and make sure it ain't puce. It's a dark amber. I wish it was puce. Here we have a super, super dark amber. Super whittled. Check out the whittling in that thing. I mean, it's whittled to death. There you can almost see the amber in it a little bit. This is a... I don't know, you just can't see it. See the star on the base? This is a New Albany Glassworks ale out of Indiana. Is it New Albany, Indiana? Nice Indiana ale. It is 1870s, and it is a nice bottle. This is a nice one here. New Albany Glassworks. Nice Indiana glass. Super clean, beautiful glass. We're gonna do a $50 start. $50 start on the New Albany Glassworks ale. 1870s. $50 start. It's a nice ale. It's clean. Wish you guys could see all the bubbles in it. It's hard to see. Loaded down with bubbles. New Albany glass. Nobody on the New Albany. Let me go ahead and pull it. And I can't remember if I ran this last time or not. I don't think I did, but I don't know. Here we have the Bromo Drug Company out of Baltimore, Maryland. It says USA. This is not a Bromo seltzer. This is a Bromo knockoff. It is blown in mold. And this is a rare one. The Bromo Drug Company. I will show you the difference here in a second. Let me see one Bromos. So here's the difference in the two. The one says Bromo Seltzer, Emerson Drug Company. The other one is just the Bromo Drug Company out of Baltimore, Maryland. Two different companies. The little small one, pretty rare bottle. Had to contact old Henry Waskey on this one to see what it was, because I didn't even notice at first that it was different until I got looking at it. Bromo Drug Company, Baltimore, Maryland. Nice rare Bromo knockoff. We're gonna do a $30 start. $30 start Bromo Drug Company. Rare bromo knockoff. Nobody on the bromo. Rare bought. Go ahead and pull it. Dang on. Alright. I'm gonna run the old strychnine again. This is a good bottle, guys. This is also a rare poison bottle. Here we have a strychnine poison. Earlier poison, too. Came out of an 1880s, 1890s pit. We're going to do a $50 start. $50 start on the strychnine poison. Poison you do not see very often. $50 start. Strychnine poison. It's a good bottle. Gosh. Okay. What's up, Laurel? Strychnine poison. Anybody in at 50? Let me go ahead and pull it. Next. Here's a pretty cool ink. This was just recently dug. The shape of that thing. I do not know what these are called.
The bottom of it almost looks like a plain check.
But definitely a cool ink. It does have a couple little chips, probably pry marks from them trying to get the cork out. Cool looking ink. And we're gonna run a fancy dandy button with it. Nice colonial dandy button. It's got fancy around the rim. Has the shank. Nice fancy colonial, probably late 1700s dandy button. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. So we have a 1870s, I do not know what these inks are called, 1870s ink with a 1700s dandy button. We're gonna do a $15 start. $15 start on the 1870s ink and late 1700s dandy button. Arnie's at 15, starting the clock, needs 16 or more. Lang's at 17, need 18, and there goes the dandy button. On lag. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Lang at 20. Lang at 20. Snipes were coming in at the end on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Next, here's one you're gonna like, Bobby. Check this out. This is a tough one too. Here we have a J.C. Munn's druggist out of Wilmington, North Carolina. And it says 3rd Street. J.C. Munn's, Wilmington, North Carolina, 3rd Street. With the monogram, mortar and pestle. And it is a late 1870s square druggist. Nice early one. It does have a couple prime marks on the lip. A prime mark there and a prime mark there. But tough bottle. The old southern bottles. J.C. Mund druggists
Moth on this one might.
out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Oh, I don't want to focus. This is a scarce bottle. We're going to do a $30 start. $30 start on the J.C. Mund druggist out of Wilmington, North Carolina. This guy later on went into business with another dude, and there's also a druggist bottle from that drug company that would date into the 1890s, and one sold on eBay for $60. So this being late 1870s, definitely more expensive bottle. Bobby's in at 30, starting the clock. Need 31 or more.
The reflections in this keep scaring me.
Think somebody's gonna get you.
I don't know if there's someone walking in or not, like the reflection from this window.
Need 31 or more on the scarce Wilmington, North Carolina druggist. Cat keeps getting everywhere. 3, 2, 1, 0. That was 30. Bobby J. Nice, Bobby. I figured you'd like that one. That's a good bottle. It was all the way in Kentucky. Next, these bottles are pretty cool. Here we have a Mexican Mustang liniment. Lion Manufacturing Company, New York. Mexican Mustang liniment. Say probably 1890s. Nice looking little bottle. Mexican Mustang liniment. We're gonna do a $5 start. $5 start on the Mustang liniment. Mexican Mustang liniment. $5 start. Makes it more awkward. Nice little cylinder. $5 start. Only 5 didn't sell. Is that how many? Candy's at 5. Starting the clock. Needs 6 or more.
6 of them.
6. Let's find 6 bottles.
And I have them on the ones that didn't sell.
Oh no. Yeah.
Hockey's going upstairs.
Don't worry about it. The lights up there. Check it out anyway. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 5. That lag's cut down a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go. There were 6 that didn't sell, so I'm gonna go try to find 6 bottles to run here.
Don't know.
You don't know?
No. Who knows? I had to bring the chips and hummus. I had to. Mm-hmm. get those?
Hmm?
Where'd you get those? Because that needs to go in your office. Those need to go in your office at some point. Your office, sir. Mr. Sir. Can we put some cool trinkets with stuff? Yeah. I like them trinkets. Some buttons.
Yeah, we can do it.
Not the Myers tag. Absolutely not. There's some buttons. There it goes.
All right, we're back.
I've been sitting there the whole time just talking to myself.
Have you? All right, so we're gonna run another genuine Tilly, if it'll focus. Genuine Tilly, Harlem Holland. Why will it not focus? Thing does not want to focus. Gonorrhea cure. Genuine Tilly. Little crude bottles. Oh, this one might not want to stand up. It does want to stand up. And we're going to run what I believe to be a daggone near complete pipe. I don't know if that's broke off. I think it looks like it's rounded. It's like rounded off right there. Maybe a little piece of it's broke off, but I'm pretty sure that's complete. A nice complete smoking apparatus. And you do not find them whole very often. I'm just gonna like hold it there because I don't know. We're gonna do an $8 start. $8 start on the genuine Tilly and complete. Yeah, they did make some long ones, Irish. I've seen long ones and I've seen ones that were made like real small. $8 start on the gonorrhea cure with the smoking pipe. Just gonna sit it right there. Lang's at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. Gosh, I just want to eat them chips now.
I know. It's hard to stop and just start
I know.
eating.
Gail's at 9, need 10. Kathy's at 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Gail at 11. Gail at 11. Nice pickup, Gail. Next, I'm going to try out another, the old West Virginia soda, Cherry Cola again. For anybody that wasn't here in the last auction. Run a nice small town West Virginia Cherry Cola. These are nice bottles out of Kaiser, West Virginia. Cherry Cola. And fancy. It's almost mesmerizing to watch that. So here we have a Cherry Cola out of Kaiser, West Virginia. And like I was telling people in the last auction I had, that right there is not damaged. That's just a fold in the glass. These bottles are very prone to damage. They're prone to flash cracks and fish eyes, and it's just really hard to get one that don't have any fish eyes and stuff in it. This one right here is in immaculate condition for one of these bottles. It's a 3 out of 5 on the West Virginia soda list, so good bottle. We're gonna do a $15 start. $15 start on the Kaiser, West Virginia Cherry Cola. Paul's at 15, starting the clock, needs 16 or more. Ashley's at 16, needs 17. Jeff's at 18, need 19. Ashley's at 19, need 20. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Jeff at 20. Ashley, you were just out with the 21. Did you just get in here, Jeff? All right, next. Next we have it says the Maltine Manufacturing Company Chemist, New York. Nice 1890s Maltine bottle. Super clean. This is a Privy Dog bottle too. Super clean for a Privy Dog bottle. The Maltine Manufacturing Company Chemists out of New York. It is blown in mold. Nice looking bottle. We're gonna do a $5 start. $5 start on the Maltine Manufacturing Company Chemists in New York. Nice 1890s chemist bottle. $5 start. Super clean Privy Dog. $5 start. $5 start on the Maltine. Nobody on the Maltine. Go ahead and pull it. And for the people that weren't in last auction, we go ahead and put this back up. This is a John H. Hannock. Is that what it was? Hannicky. Is that how you pronounce that?
Hanukkah.
Is that
There's
an A?
an A. Yeah, A.
I'm supposed to say an E.
Hanukkah.
John H. Hannick, pharmacist, 5400 Old Manchester Road, 5132 Shaw Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri. Super nice pharmacist bottle. Privy Doug, of course. Super clean for being a Privy Doug bottle. Blown in mold, probably dates around 1905, 1910. And it's a bigger sized pharmacy. So usually the larger ones don't survive in the privies. They don't survive in dumps either. Easier to break. We're gonna do a $12 start. We're gonna do a $12 start on the John Hannick out of St. Louis. Ashley's at 12, starting the clock. Need 13 or more. Captain Dunzel's at 20. Need 21. Ashley's at 21. Need 22.
What was your starting day?
Captain's at 25. Need 26. I started at 12.
Skeeters are in there.
Yeah, he does. Ashley's at 26. Need 27. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Ashley at 26. Oh, Captain, you were just out. You were just out. You haven't got a lag check in, I guess. The lag cut down from it started out at 13. It started at 13, and now we're down to like 7. 7 seconds lag. Where'd you get them flat buttons? Let me see here. Oh, my finger. Is that Barber dime? Barbie. What's the date? What's the date on that? I can't see it.
Do you want me to look?
I don't know. 1893. 1893? Yeah. That's what I meant. All right.
Matt,
I have an idea. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. What is it?
Matt asked you something.
Different state. We ended up digging in Kentucky. Have you guys? I don't know if Jason. Yeah, Jason's been in some of my videos. He's been in. He's been in a couple videos. He comes out here and digs too. Old Jason. He's in the auction sometimes. Yeah, not really out west, but west from Maryland.
7 hours.
Yeah, a 7 hour drive. I don't know why this doesn't want to show up, but here we have another genuine Tilly. This is my last one. Last genuine Tilly. This is the last gonorrhea cure.
He ran
There's
out.
a little bit of cure still
He
in
ran
there.
out of his supply.
In case anybody needs it. And with this gonorrhea cure, we're gonna run a Barber Dime 1893. You're not gonna be able to see it. Let me see if I can zoom in on that.
No, you just have to.
Yeah, I'll zoom in.
There you go.
1893 Barber Dime. Here's the back. 1 cent. It's a little crusty, but
Perfect. That goes perfectly with Tilly's.
not 1 cent. What? What does that say? It does look like it says 1 cent, but it don't. 1 dime. It says 1 dime. I was like, wait a minute. 1 dime.
If people could see how much you strain your eyes during this,
I can't see. 1893 silver Barber Dime. We're running it with it. Nice metal detect and find there. Actually, that Barber Dime might have come out of a Privy. I can't remember. I think it did. I think that Barber Dime came out of a Privy. Jeez, I don't even know.
Did all of those come out of the same?
We're gonna do a $10 start. No, I haven't, John.
He's in denial.
I'm in denial. I'm getting bald too. Just figured I'd throw that out there.
Did all those Tillys come out at the same time? Were they all together?
Yeah, same Privy.
From where we went? Okay.
Lang's at 12, starting the clock. Got a 1893 Barber Dime and a genuine Tilly gonorrhea cure.
Another Tilly's because I think she needs to make another appearance. Can you see her?
Irish is at 13, need 14.
This is why there are so many Tillys.
Need 14 or more. 1893 silver Barber Dime and the gonorrhea cure. Specs is at 15, needs 16. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Irish at 16. Oh, Lang, you were just out on the 18. That lag cut down.
Now he can put that with his pickle pipe.
Yeah, there you go. With the pickle pipe, man.
What was the start with that?
Gosh. 10. What is this? Oh. Okay. I tell you what, I got the trinkets tonight.
I'm excited. I love it. I vote as many trinkets as
Let me get a
possible.
little bottle. Even that higher root beer. See that root beer? If you guys like the metal detecting trinkets, we will run them. All right, here we have a Hires root beer. Makes 5 gallons of a delicious drink. Manufactured by the Charles E. Hires Company, Philadelphia, PA, USA. It is a blown in mold variation with the coal embossing. And we're going to run another trinket. Here we have, this is pretty cool. This is a good luck token. It says, heads I win, tails you lose. And it is a Cascarettes. Always win. Cascarettes always win. And I don't know what the letters down there are. I cannot see that. If it's small. Oh, Lord. There ain't no way. I can't read that. You guys see that? Oh, my Lord. What does that say? I don't know. It's got writing on the C down there, too.
Here, can I look at it real quick?
CCC. And then the back has the same CCC. Cascarettes always win. But yeah. It says, heads I win, tails you lose. Pretty cool little token. Another metal detect and find. We're going to do a $5 start. $5 start on the Hires root beer with the, I'm going to call it a good luck token. Civilian Conservation Corps? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. $5 start. $5 start. What? No? The early ones.
I'll save them for Riker.
He does like them. He used to carry them around.
I know. I'm gonna save them.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my Lord. Corey.
Where'd it go?
Oh, who knows?
Heard it. Nobody on the Hires and the token. Go ahead and pull it. You don't know where it went? We'll find it one day.
No, I want to find it one day.
I heard it like hit something behind it. Back in there. Let's see. Trinkets.
Which one is it?
It was, I don't know, it was one that I didn't see. It wasn't even in my hand.
That wasn't the Corey one.
Oh, there's another fancy one. Alright. Next. We're gonna run a York Brewing Company out of Connellsville, PA, with the Indian on it. It is early machine made, probably around 1915. York Brewing Company out of Connellsville. We're gonna let's do a $5 start. $5 start on the York Brewing out of Connellsville, PA. Ashley's at 5, starting the clock, needs 6 or more. Yeah, that ain't good. Something's going down.
Someone probably wrecked.
This is a game piece, but it's definitely a bone. I don't know what it was. Great checkers.
I know, I was gonna say checkers or something. I'm really perturbed about that marble.
I'm happy about it.
No.
Stacks. Needs 6 or more. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was T Lang at 8. T Lang at 8 on the York Brewing out of Connellsville. Ow, my ankle.
I think this floor is on a slope, so it probably will. Probably back here somewhere.
Could have. A good possibility of that. Alright. Let me see here. Alright. We're gonna run another pair of blown and mold bromo seltzers. Blown and mold bromo seltzers. One actually still has the cork in it. Original cork. Blown and mold bromos. And with them, we're gonna run a bunch of Colonial buttons. We have a nice dandy. Won't focus on it, but it does have fancy. Let's see if I can zoom in. It has a rim around the outside of it, but it does not want to focus. It's got designs on it. Still has the shank. Another dandy button. This one's a tomback, so definitely 1700s on that one. Here is a convex 1700s button. Nice late 1700s, early 1800s. Still has the gilt. Still has the gold gilt on it. It's crazy. Flat button. Another one. Still has the shanks. And number 6. If it'll focus. And it don't want to. There we go. Number 6. Nice handful of colonial buttons. 6 altogether. So 2 blown and mold bromo seltzers and 6 colonial buttons. I'm gonna do an $8 start. $8 start.
Mm-hmm. Do like that one.
Gale's at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. You still here, troop? Because I ran a couple West Virginia things earlier. Put them back up for you to see. Did I hit 6 yet?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
I just figured you were having fun.
I'm
So
having fun.
I was gonna keep going.
On lag. Three, 2, 1, 0. That was Gale at 8. Gale at 8. Some nice colonial buttons there. I have to get little baggies.
Yep. I have a cute, like, little mesh drawstring bag somewhere.
They're cute.
Very cutesy.
Let me see here. Let me see that misspelled wheeling beer. I don't know if Troop's still in here, but if you are, this is a Rayman Brewing Company out of Wheeling, West Virginia, and it is misspelled. It is a 1880s blob. Super nice drippy lip. Bubbles. Big quart. I was asking a $30 start on it. $30 start.
Oh man.
Huh?
I forgot that I bought all this crap. This stuff.
Nice misspelled Wheeling, West Virginia beer. What is that?
It's some copper salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, I forgot about that.
A brass cup. I don't know if he's still in here or not. I figured I'd put it back up and show him. He kind of came in a little late. But, alright, let's do it. I'm gonna run one more bottle, guys, and I'm gonna call it a night. Just having a good time there.
I'm gonna hit 40
We're gonna run this B. Thornton and Company out of Baltimore, Maryland whiskey bottle. I think these whiskeys were called, this is like an oval style. B. Thornton and Company out of Baltimore, Maryland whiskey. And we're gonna run a creepy doll with it. This one is missing the back. That flask ain't going nowhere.
Jason, you were so late. So late to the party.
Yeah, what the heck? You got my keys? We're gonna run the creepy baby doll head with it. Oh, that's not gonna stay there. I'm gonna drop
It looks cool though.
It does. It looks cool. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. All right, B. Thornton whiskey out of Baltimore. It's gonna sit.
Just lay it
It's
down.
gonna go. We're doing it.
Already has like a bullet wound in its forehead. Just lay it down.
I don't know what that's from. We're doing it. All right, so creepy baby doll head with B. Thornton whiskey bottle. I'm gonna do an $8 start. $8 start on the B. Thornton whiskey with the creepy baby doll head. Brr. Ashley B's at 8. Starting the clock. Need 9 or more.
I think we should do a 40.
Jason.
And he missed all the promos.
I was looking though, Jason, and remember how I told you the finish on that bottle was weird? I've never dug. We've dug this color flask similar to this in color, but we've never dug one with that finish. It's just strange. So I got looking, and the closest thing I can find to that finish on a flask: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Ashley B at 8.
Let's just do one more. Let's get 40.
One more?
Yeah, one more.
One more bottle?
One more.
All right, one more bottle, guys. One more bottle.
I can't do an odd number. I can't do it.
You can't do an odd number?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. One more. We're going to do this nice, super clean, earlier Scott's emulsion cod liver oil with lime and soda. This is one of the blown and mold variants. One of the earlier styles. Nice looking bottle. Scott's emulsion cod liver oil with lime and soda. Tasted great. Tasted great. If a baby don't have it. Gosh, I don't know what to run with it. Do you absolutely love that?
That's up to you.
If you like it,
I feel like Jason missed out, and I think he needs to see his girlfriend again real quick.
She is, Jason.
I know you missed her, Jason. Missed that.
What is this, a 1940? All right, we're going to do the Scott's emulsion cod liver oil, and we're going to throw in a... Daggone, this thing don't want to focus. We're going to throw in a 1940 silver quarter. This thing was found in the creek, so it's got a lot of black on it that I could not get off. I even soaked it, but it is silver, still silver. 1940, and I can't get it to focus. I don't know, you might be able to see that. 1940 silver quarter with a Scots emulsion cod liver oil. We're going to do an $8 start. $8 start on the Scots emulsion cod liver oil with the 1940 silver quarter. $8 start. And we got that Privy to dig with all them bricks in it. I'm not sure, Steve. $8 start.
What are you looking around like that for?
Where'd Dad go?
To the house.
Oh, he's still out there. Oh, I forgot I was talking about. No, I was looking at finishes on bottles, and I think it looks like Kentucky. I looked at some Kentucky flasks that were like 1870s, non-embossed, and it really has that. It has the finish. It's got that like color, and it almost looks like it's like beveled off at the top. It's definitely strange. I've never dug a flask with that finish. Something different about it. Weird. That's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. Nobody on the Scotties and the silver quarter. All right, I gotta find one more bottle, guys. I found one more bottle.
No, then it'll be an odd number.
What do you mean?
We're
It didn't sell.
No, but
We ran. You said do one more for 40.
that's not the number. Okay. Hold on.
All right, never mind.
Well,
I guess
it's
that
up
that,
to
that
you.
that was the last bottle, guys. That's gonna be the
It's
last
just my
one.
list. It's up to you.
I'll be daggone. Get in the flask.
You don't tell my OCD anything.
No way, Jason. I just can't do. Whoa.
Oh,
Check this marble out.
Listen, if Kathy
So,
wants another one, you can do another one.
another one? All right, we're doing another one then. We're doing another one. We're doing it. It's over here.
Chips.
Let's see. Gotta find one.
people what they want.
Yes, they like these balls. They are kind of cool, I guess. But, this is insane. I'm not going to run this marble, guys, but you got to check this out. So, this came out of like a... Why will this thing not focus? Oh my gosh. This purple and white marble, came out of a 1890s turn of the century pit. Check this thing out. That is crazy. It's an early marble. That is wild. How much that thing glows. Alright. So, last bottle of the night. We have a bear aspirin with the cross. I know a lot of people like the bears that have the circle and the cross on it. Bear aspirin bottle. I don't know if it was aspirin back then or not. Probably not. They are pretty early. You see the bubbles in it. I think these date around 1910, 1915. Bear aspirin. We're going to do let's do a $5 start. $5 start on the bear. $5 start. I know an auction you can go to. Alright, I'm adding something with this really fancy metal detected lady's brooch. I do not know the age of this, but it's a pin probably around turn of the century, 1890s. Real fancy. Nice lady's brooch. Oh my gosh, that ain't silver, is it?
No, it has like a greenish.
Yeah, it's got a tarnish.
Maybe pewter.
And there it goes, just like that. Night, Jason. I'll get a hold of you, buddy. Bear aspirin bottle, 1910, 1915, with a nice lady's brooch. Probably is Victorian. What's that date, John? Art Nuevo?
Art Nouveau.
What's that?
It's like Art Deco.
Is it really that new? Damn, I thought it was older than that. I mean, I guess it's not new. Oh, you want to see that marble up there? Kathy wants that purple marble up there. Oh, it's an early one. Late Victorian. Late Victorian. So it is around 1890s.
I was gonna say 1900s.
So Late Victorian brooch. Bare aspirin bottle. Oh my gosh. Alright, I know you want this marble. This is an early marble. This came out of an old pit. Purple and white. And it is nice. It has no damage at all. It's a beautiful marble. And we're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Check out the glow on this thing. Oh my gosh. That ain't even right. That's crazy. That is crazy.
I didn't even know you put it in the auction.
Be alright. That's
There's
wild.
Tracy. Tracy's going.
Tracy says 15. Alright, we're starting the clock. That's a killer marble. It's a little bigger than... Here's the size of it. Here's a size comparison. It's a little bigger than your regular size marble. It's not quite a shooter, but a little bigger. Kathy's at 16, needs 17. Steve's at 20, need 21. Definitely a nice marble. Them slag marbles are pretty hard to come by. In mint condition. I didn't even see a pressure mark or nothing on it. No. It's a beautiful marble. Look at that thing glow. Need 21 or more. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was T Lang at 30. T Lang at 30. It's a nice marble. Alright. That is gonna conclude the auction tonight. I'm gonna start doing giveaways and stuff again next auction. Next auction we're gonna have giveaways. The way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna put a twist on giveaways, and I am going to, out of however many bottles I sell, say I sell 30 bottles, I am going to have Kristen pick 2 or 3 numbers from 1 to 30, and whatever numbers they are, whoever hits those numbers, like say it's whoever buys the 5th bottle, 6th bottle, and the 10th bottle, those people win the giveaways. That's how we're gonna do it. I'll put a little twist on things. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, and I appreciate everybody coming out. I'm gonna try to get a video out. I have enough footage for about 5 or so videos left in my phone. Steve, or you have it next weekend? Next weekend, unless something else comes up. We're gonna try for next weekend. And if something comes up, if you don't follow the Facebook page, the Time Travelers Facebook page, follow the Facebook page. I usually post on there if something does happen to come up and I can't have the auction. And I post it usually all the times that I'm going to have the auction. So if you don't follow it, go ahead and follow it. I don't know, for anybody that don't know, for anybody that has TikTok, I did make a TikTok, and it's all bottle related stuff. So if you have TikTok, get on there and follow me on the Time Travelers. It should come right up, hopefully. But yeah, that's about all I got tonight. Appreciate you coming out, and try to have invoices. I'll try to have invoices out by Sunday, if not Monday at the latest. But everybody should be getting their packages tomorrow or Monday. And have a nice weekend. See you all later. I'm out. Peace.